Hmm. I really hope this banging doesn't affect the sound. They're literally fixing the roof. The roof. The roof. Hello, world. I am here. Literally just playing around with this YouTube thing outside of StreamYard. Not sure how I feel about it right now, but I figure I'll go for it. Oh my God. They pick a fine day to start working on our roof, but I guess some repairs are better than none. Hi Marissa. How are you? Look, I have to get used to this. I was like, hold up. I can't put my face on today. What I'm gonna put up? Oh, I'll just turn it to the wall. See how the kitties done pulled the little bubbles off. I'm just sitting here like, oh, I gotta buy some so I can have some replacements for if they fall off like that. And honey, like, baby, them kids pulled them off. I was like, no, they didn't. They just fell off. I'm a witness. And then I thought about it, like, did I really witness it? Nevertheless, them little bubbles are missing. Hey, really? And bubbles are missing. And I'm gonna buy another pack because it's annoying me. Hey, double speak. How are you? I ain't come on here yesterday because I didn't, and I was kidding. Happy Father's Day to everybody that is a father. Girl, I'm thinking about doing that too. Just pulling down all the bubbles and painting the wall a certain color and then put up some more bubbles or something else that they can't reach. I don't know. But yeah. Every day is Father's Day if you're a father, but for the sake of the date yesterday, happy Father's Day. It was a bittersweet one for me because it actually my dad's birthday fell on Father's Day this year, as it often does. But it was, I don't know, this year just hit different without him being here. I think namely because I didn't realize it was his birthday. So when I looked to see when Father's Day was, it was just like this emotional rush came over me, like, oh, it's my daddy's birthday. Yeah. Over here in the kids' bed too. But yeah, it was cool. Oh, happy birthday. Welcome to the 50s club. Listen, y'all. Ask me how I forget how old I was. Please tell me. Like, oh God, here comes people. All week, I've been saying I'm 52. I am not 52 yet.
Okay, so
Hold up, y'all.
but anyway, went out.
I'm on live before you start cussing. What was you saying? No, you can tell me. You don't want to tell me. The store not open yet. 11 o'clock. That's what you was about to tell me.
And I left my phone.
Oh no, I can't stalk you if you leave your phone.
I was trying to call you, I couldn't find the phone.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Okay. It was hearing me.
Um,
I'm
they,
sorry.
They can't hear you like that. I hope my phone don't ring because I sure forgot to turn off my ringer. Double speaks. Can I go out and turn off my ringer without this thing messing up?
Oh,
Oh my God, that roof better be having gold on top of it with all the beating down. Can y'all hear that? It sounds like somebody coming through the roof. Okay, I might as well turn this down because he's gonna start yelling on the game. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? We got new headsets. Cause I know you use this a lot. I don't use it at all. Well, I haven't. But hold on. Okay. Oh God, it seems like they right above my head. Hi, Gary. Yeah, Diane made me go on vertical. She been asking me all week. Have you been on vertical? You should go on vertical. I don't want to do vertical because I have to be on the screen. I don't. Can you cut your face off the screen? I don't want to be on the screen. But anywho, I figured I'd give it a try right now. Happy Father's Day, Gary. But yeah, yesterday it was cool. I'm on a small leave of absence from work because my feet hurt. That sounds funny, but I was so serious. Like, yeah, I go back tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. I got another appointment coming up, but yeah. Um, but I didn't really have anything specific I want to talk about. I wanted to check on everybody, make sure all the fathers had a good Father's Day. Did y'all get some good stuff for Father's Day? We went to church. One of the babies had the praise dance, so it was cool watching that. I think that I don't know, the biggest thing I was sitting in church thinking as he was bringing forth the word is how much people tend not to think about fathers. We have on Father's Day we got females that want to get wished a happy Father's Day because they're allegedly doing both jobs. It's always been my position that you do what you do 100% as a mother because you'll never be a man, you'll never be a father. Although I understand why do you get Mother's Day and Father's Day? That's how I look at it. Hey, Jess. But I think that just like most everything else, like different holidays and things, they tend to focus on the women more versus the men. So when Father's Day come around, it's a little bit downplayed. It's like the men don't get the same amount of credit. And we don't give them the same credit that we expect to have for being what we're supposed to be to our children. Slap with the peace of God. I know that's right. Ain't nothing like the peace of God. Peace of God. You know how the peace of God will fire shut up in your bones and press play and talk and preach to the people, huh? But if you think about how hard it is as a man in the United States, or I guess in the world, but I can only speak for our country, especially our black men. It's like y'all have enough hard time than to have a day to come up that's specifically for you to be downplayed or diminished or demanded to be shared by some um, bitter baby mamas, pretty much. Like, okay, if you got a deadbeat daddy, it's your choice. You chose him. You had a child. No one told you to. I might be the only female to think like that, but you can't get mad at your choice after you done made the choice and you had the kids. It's your bed. You lay in it. I don't even think that men that aren't the best fathers should be without a happy Father's Day. Why? Because without them, those children wouldn't be here anyway. I believe that God blesses us with children, and some of us, He blesses us with the opportunity to raise and care for. And then for others, it's just He needed your vessel to birth that blessing. So then you have those that are raised by grandmothers, aunties, or foster care. Unfortunately, some slip through the cracks. But then I still believe that everybody's journey is predetermined. So even those that have to go through hard times in their upbringing is for a reason. It depends on how they walk their path, though. What's gonna come out on the other side, just like any of us. But yeah, with everything that men have to deal with on a regular, without even being fathers. Hope you feel better, Jess. We gotta get up. Um, exactly. Um, that's a way that I think that, just to go back off of what I was saying about, God using God needing two people's DNA to birth whatever it is He's trying to birth. A lot of people are running around mad and angry at their birth parents, whether the father is missing or the mother is missing. That's another thing I think we don't pay too much attention to. We put all the emphasis on men that aren't in their children's lives, and no one thinks about there's actually women who are absent parents from their children. There are actually men out here that are raising their children without the mothers. We act like it goes one way. But in the sense of being, oh my God, they're gonna come through the wall. That roof can't be that sturdy. I don't even trust this building, y'all. But oh God, I knew he's gonna start yelling at the TV. Um, in the sense of, I can't say how it feels not to have a parent in your life, because I did have both of mine. So I grew up in the house with both parents. But I can say that, a way of a person that is dealing with, especially after adulthood, you're dealing with a parent not being there for you or never, whatever, whatever. My suggestion is to forgive quickly, because you don't know what God probably saved you from when He chose not to have that person to raise you. Could have saved you from a horrible life. Everybody isn't equipped to be a parent. Duh, we see that every day on YouTube. Sometimes those children are placed in better hands because God knew. You know, it takes a village, and that's for a reason. But we have men out here that are dealing with everyday things that you guys go through, and then on top of that, you have a child, then you got a nagging baby mama who's in your pocket for child support, on your ass for everything else after you pay child support. Then here comes your day, and those same women, it's Happy Father's Day to me. I do both jobs. It's like we diminish instead of pouring into the men that are fathers and serving as father figures. He's silly. Yeah, we don't pour into the men. Okay, take out the children. Us women still don't pour into men as the way we should. Where does this all men are dogs come from? All men ain't ish. All men ain't ish. No, I was kidding. Like, it's just like with anybody else. It's like we plant seeds all over the world with our words, what we say, sometimes with our actions. Hey, DL. Hey, girl. Hey. And I don't think anybody thinks about the lack of um, attention we pay to our men. We like to criticize them on the other side of that lack, but we don't pay attention to how that lack is created. You have some women that have sons, and they begin to tear them down at an early age because they hate their dads. or they feel like they're having to, it's that woman that's saying, I got to do it by myself. They're tearing down their son as a result of them making a bad choice in co-parent, not giving that man an opportunity to do what he's supposed to do, not accepting what he does as something versus nothing or his best in a moment. Things change. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. We all have the responsibility of taking care of our children. That's why it's not a 50-50 endeavor. It's 100%, 100%. What is a child going to do with a half a father and a half a mother? So if that man is missing, then it is up to us to be 100% to that child. He still has a whole parent. It's not like, oh, I don't have my other half, I'm gonna be destroyed. We don't sit. It's like you're doing 100% what you're supposed to do with or without that father being a part of that child's life. You don't get to be less than a mother, less than 100% of a mother because your co-parenting is A1 and everybody gets along. Doesn't make sense, if you think about it. And then you got those men that are doing well by their children, and people still don't give them credit. They still don't speak positivity to their life. It's like, how much more productive will a man be with positive affirmations, with support? We want it as women. We want everybody to support us. As single mothers, we get tired. We want to break. I can't do this, and I'm just doing it all by myself. But nobody encourages men in the way we expect to be encouraged. It's whole weird. The situation I'm in, well, the relationship that I'm in, there's two girls with absent mothers, and that is, I feel like it's unheard of because it's two different mothers, but not necessarily unheard of. I could see one mama, but two, and they're like 9 and 23. What kind of mother, but we wouldn't give those mothers the same kind of backlash that we give those guys. It wouldn't even be thought about. It'd just be like, oh, grandma took over and aunties helped and daddy whatever. I know, yeah. It's just like I said yesterday, I was just really thinking about how much credit that men don't get. How much we don't understand that the burden of the world, especially if, let's say, a man has children and he can't do everything he really, really wants to do in a moment. Let's say he's not making as much money as he used to or would like to at the time, but he's doing everything in his power that he can to help you financially. But he's excellent in loving that child, spending time with that child, nurturing that child. Women would be mad about the money versus the time he actually puts into caring for his child. It's like the world is just so messed up. I think that it causes for another aspect of the family unit to be ruined, to be implemented in that sense. No, we're not probably going to be married together, but I mean, co-parenting is a family dynamic now. Both parents get together to do the best for that child so that that child has the most productive life it can have, or he or she can have. If either one is married, everyone should work together, but that's in a perfect world. Just imagine the woes and the stress that men have to feel when they're not allowed to do what they want to do, or what we'll say they're supposed to do. But like I said, women don't get flack for that. So I don't know. I guess I just want to say to the guys, good. good job, you know. it's 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 a good day to let a man in your life know that he's doing a good job, that he's appreciated for what he does. Um, take into consideration the hard work that he does, you know, not any shortcoming or falls he might have in life. Acknowledge the light of his life instead of the darkness. He said light drives out darkness. How can we drive out darkness by implementing more darkness? A little support goes a long way, ladies. And not saying any lady on here is, you know, doing these things. I'm just saying in general, from a observation of the world, how things go, you know. Every year on social media, people would tell me Happy Father's Day, and I would be going off like I am not a father. My children have a father. Now I said that he had one. My children had a father, and if he wasn't able, then my dad was there, and if he wasn't able, my uncle was there. My children, I'm not a man. I can never be a father. Don't tell me happy father. But a lot of women want that. I don't. Like I said, I get it. 100% I get it. I ain't no daddy. And I never will be. That's one thing I've never done is trying to. My kid's father went to jail a lot, you know, but when he was there, he was great. When he wasn't there. I've never bad talked him. I've never made him feel less than. I've never made my children feel like he was a bad person. If they had questions, I would tell them, you know, daddy does the best he can right now. And sometimes the best might be nothing, but he loves you. You know what I mean? How many women wouldn't do that? I made sure my kids didn't have any kind of ill feeling towards their dad when he was not around. I didn't learn till after his passing how much he really did instill in them. You know, I wasn't there when he was with them, but he instilled a lot into those children. Just imagine if I didn't keep up that positive image of him, what they might have missed out on. No, he wasn't there 100% of the time, but like I said, when he was there, he gave 100%. But we don't want to give him credit for that. You know what I mean? We want to take the credit for when he wasn't there versus celebrating when he was. I always tell people, like, you criticize that kid, that baby daddy, call him a deadbeat, your fault. Man, they sound like they doing the tango on the ceiling. But you won't, man, if that man leave this earth permanently, you will wish you had a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? Because the loss of my kid's father showed me, number one, it's a pain that your kids, like, you don't want your kid to have to go through. Yeah, everybody has a sun up and sun down, but when you have a death that's unexpected and tragic at the same time, if you spent half your kid's life dogging this man out, you can hear it. Is it really bad? Um, I'm trying to have the phone up close to my mouth. Like I said, I just came on here to try this out for a few minutes, see how it is. But as I was saying, I'd much rather have a dead beat than a dead man. I mean, that's just the only way I can put it. Straightforward. You rather him be here and do a little bit or even nothing versus to be absent from the world because now he doesn't have a chance to do anything. Now your child is that loves his father or her father regardless of what he does. They have to deal with him not being here forever. And it's permanent. Psh, man, I wish I would have spoke ill over my kid's father and now he's gone. So if I had to say any encouragement today is take another look at the men in your life, the fathers, those that act like fathers, you know, the uncles that step up, the friends that step up after the dad may have passed on, your fathers, the grandfathers. and give them their flowers, man. It ain't even gotta be a father. Anyone who's been a figure, a positive figure in a young man's life deserves his flowers for Father's Day. Us women can't get all the credit, you know? It just ain't gonna happen like that. It just ain't gonna happen like that. So as I get up off of here, like I said, I just want to come on and say Happy Father's Day. I wanted to check out this vertical that Diane kept telling me to get on and see what the hype was about. I don't know, I guess. But yeah, encouragement would be good job, dads. I hope you had an amazing Father's Day. Continue the good work. Continue to pour into your children and be a good example for them. If you have nothing but time, give it. It's way more valuable than anything you can give your children. Time, because it's something that once you lose, you can't get back. And once it's done, when time stops, it's just stopped. To the women, encourage the men to be better. Appreciate them for what they do versus criticize them for what they don't do. And yeah, I guess that's my meek talk. Like I said, I really didn't have anything set up to talk about. I really just wanted to come on and try out the little vertical. Try out the little vertical. And like Gary said, the Indians are dancing above my head. And it's a beautiful day outside. I'm off work. I'm about to go outside and take in some of this beautiful weather here in VA. That's one thing I can say. The weather has been amazing so far. It ain't hot yet, but it's gonna get there. And I'm trying to be on the beach. I want to go see Chris Brown. I can't get a ticket for under $400. What am I gonna do? I'm about to make a GoFundMe. Chris Brown or bus. But I hope everybody has an amazing day. Something great happens for you. That God drops blessed ideas and super inventions into your spirit, and you create something that provides enough to create a legacy for your children and children's children. I hope that everybody learns something new today that they can use and they share what they learn with others. If nothing else, share the good news, which is the love of Jesus Christ. That's what I'll be doing, and that's all I'm here to do is be positive, speak life, and love on y'all good people. So until the next time, I will, yeah, talk to y'all soon. I'll probably be back on StreamYard. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We're gonna have a good conversation soon. I don't know what it's gonna be about. Y'all, if y'all got me on IG, hit me up in my DM. Give me something good to talk about. What y'all want to talk about? I wanna know what my people want to discuss. So if you got me on there, or leave a comment under here or something y'all want to talk about. It don't matter what it is, cause whatever it is, we're gonna bring it from a positive aspect, most definitely. So I look forward to hearing from you guys and see what you want to talk about. Oh yeah, as always, you're more than welcome to hit the Cash App money sign Hermeekness, HerMeekness. But that is not most important over here. Most important is to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Sharing is caring, and I am out of here. Bye bye now. And I don't know how to turn the thing off.